Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Now open with new weekend hours, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black American culture, along with the richness of global Black culture. Come in, explore our displays, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, be sure to look out for our popular special events. For more information, visit hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
Being glad to have everybody tuning in. Ready to do the late night tap in, ladies and gentlemen. We are in here. Glad to have you guys joining me. Excuse me. All right, I'm good to go. I'm recording now. What's up, man? Everybody pile on in here. What's up, Nikki the God? Let me shout out to some of the regulars in here. What's up, Destiny? How are you? Who else we got? Let me see some of the regulars we got in here. We got Sister Brooke in the building. What's up, beloved? What's up, Lou? Grinds. Shout out to everybody in here. Man, a lot of stuff we're going to cover tonight. Then we'll get some calls in a second. Just waiting on the room to get a little filled up. We almost got 300 people in the first 20 seconds. Let's get about 500 people and then we'll start doing our thing. Before we get started, don't forget to go to rootworkstyle.com. Also, if you are in LA, if you're in the Los Angeles area, come down to the Hidden History Museum tomorrow to get your copies of the Microphone Check Uncolonized version. You can go pick that up at the museum tomorrow. You can get many of our other films, the children's book, my book, FBA Race Beta, and all of that. You can get some more products at the Hidden History Museum tomorrow. We'll be open from 11 to 4, so come on down and check it out. And we're going to have another event around Halloween at the Hidden History Museum, and we'll announce that real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, and for more information, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. hiddenhistorymuseum.com. One thing we're going to start doing, we're going to start getting ready for the new documentary. The new documentary will most likely be on the life of Frances Cress Welsing, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, the brilliant psychiatrist who gave a lot of us game. We're doing a lot of pre-planning for that, getting that ready, because I think this new generation really needs to be introduced to that sister and her work. We featured her very heavily in some of the Hidden Colors films. So we did everything we could to give her her flowers when she was here. She passed away some time ago. Was it like almost a decade ago? And we really need to show that part of Black womanhood, because Black womanhood is under attack. They got a Hindu bedwench running around talking about that's a Black woman. So when you do stuff like that, Black womanhood is under attack. So I want to show the new generation a real foundational Black American woman rider. And I want y'all to understand why this is important, because what they're giving us as Black womanhood is Sexy Red, Glorilla, Cardi B, Kamala Harris, and there is no balance whatsoever. We don't get no balance. There is no balance. The sisters who are riders, they just don't show them. And now they're elevating Tethers to make them the faces of Black womanhood, even with our icons like Harriet Tubman. They get um, Tether as Cynthia Erivo and people like that to play our icons. These are people who have a secret disdain for us. And I'm very offended by that. So there's just an attack, man. And we got to recognize it for what it is. We need to show the women of the next generation. And I have daughters. So I want them to see and their peers to see women who are really riding for the community. They see it in their families. They see my mother, my wife, and Black women like that. But I want them to see some of the icons particularly Dr. Welsing, somebody who was very influential to me. You know, that sister, her work really woke me up. That her work was very instrumental in my development and my consciousness. So I've always given Dr. Frances Cress Welsing her props. And this film project is going to be very special. I want to get a lot of the folks who were in Hidden Colors to be a part of it because they learned from her and some of the new people too. There's a good brother that I hear with our sister Wani, that Professor Allen. Oh, that brother. I think he's from Alabama too. I want to get that brother in it. Brilliant brother. If you guys check out spaces on Twitter, that brother Professor Allen and Wani, they be in the room cooking. They be in the room cooking. Brilliant young brother, man. And I definitely want to get him down because I know he quotes a lot of her work. So yeah, him and Wani, I be hearing some of y'all spaces, y'all be in there cooking majorly. You see. And Wani, you too. I need to get you in the film too, Wani. Because Wani be trying to be all low key. Wani, we need to see your brilliance too. Wani is a brilliant, brilliant sister. And Wani reminds me, her energy reminds me a lot of Dr. Welsing. So I got to get you in the project too, Wani. I got to get you. You got to get on camera. I know you're shy, but you're gonna have to get on camera and be a part of this. Yeah. And so I think that's going to be a real good project, man, to break down her work and just put it in layman's terms and then talk about how iconic she was and just really analyze her work from the perspective of several scholars and activists. I think that's going to be a real good piece, man. I think that's because that sister was so deep, the way she broke down how subliminally white supremacist their mindset and the way they've created certain things, how it plays out in sports and all types of activity. Oh man, I think that's going to be a phenomenal piece. So I keep you guys posted on that. We're still trying to get everybody set up who we're going to have in it. So we're reaching out to folks now and I'm putting that together. So I keep you guys posted on that. And plus, I'm working on another book, and I want to knock that out. Probably, I want to have it out by December. I'm working on it real heavy because people have been wanting me to break down the book on our Majara spirit. People have been really wanting me to elaborate on that, and I got a book that I'm working on that because we have to understand that we've also foundational Black Americans. We've had a spiritual ethnogenesis. I really want us to understand that our spiritual energy is so different from everybody else's. We have a spirit that nobody else has. Nobody else possesses the spirit that foundational Black Americans had. We got a very powerful spiritual force that's innate within us. And I want us to really, really recognize and appreciate it because, see, we think that a lot of people have the same views and spirit and disposition that we do, and they do not. They do not. And that is no disrespect to anybody. I'm not, this isn't to disrespect anybody, but nobody, our spirit is so unique and so influential. That's why we influence so many people around the world. We are the most influential people on the planet, foundational Black Americans. And we are influential to people around the world without being violent to them. That's the great thing about us. That's the unique thing about us. See, the white supremacists, when they need to spread their influence, they got to go in and pillage and colonize and sodomize and murder and just cause mayhem to beat people in submission in order for them to speak English and dress like them. All we have to do is be our natural spiritual selves, and we have the world emulating us. That's power. I really want us to understand the power that we have as foundational Black Americans. That's innate. We have an innate power. We have an innate spiritual force that's extremely powerful. And the dominant society knows it. The world knows it. But there has been a Jedi mind trick flipped on us where we don't know it. So we're going to have to start appreciating our innate spiritual essence because it is unique. And this is why we're watched and emulated by everyone. And this is why we're attacked more than other people. This goes into the Diddy thing. Let's get into the Diddy thing. Well, some of the revelations on his case now, he's been trying to get a bail. They're not giving him a bail. They didn't give him a bail at first, and I think they tried to appeal it, and they turned down the bail. And I think they were offering $50 million. He was going to do weekly drug testing. He was going to stay away from women and all this stuff, and they denied him. And they're talking about in this case, Puffy might get a life sentence if convicted based on these charges. Let's be very real. I'm going to be very honest. This is bogus. I don't co-sign any of this stuff that they're doing because it's bogus. It is very bogus. And this is not about defending Diddy. This is defending the law. This is defending the law. I do not co-sign laws being arbitrarily enforced and then the goalposts being moved on laws. I'm not cool with that because I'm looking at what the man is being charged for. And truth be told, he's just being charged for being freaky, sexually freaky. Okay. When did that become a crime? Legitimate question. Puffy's just being charged. If you look at what he's being charged for, and the stuff about him jumping on Cassie and all of that, they mention it, but he's not being charged with assault. Well, I'm talking about what he's being charged for. He's just being charged for being freaky for the most part. That's really what they're hanging their hat on with this case. He was a big old freak and he was going around laying up with groupies, which is what entertainers do. And they're flipping that, trying to criminalize that. And I'm thinking that they're doing it based on something else that he probably had some video of somebody or somebodies who are prominent and powerful. And they're using the freak thing as a smokescreen because the freak thing is I'm white and I say so. Let's be real. The white folks go around here swinging left and right. They have swinger parties all over the place. These white swinger clubs, they do this stuff all the time. Just go all over the country having swinger parties, these private swinger parties all over the place. And they're not criminalized. Hugh Hefner, family. That's what they used to do at the Playboy Mansion. There's been all types of debauchery going on at that Playboy Mansion, and all types of allegations and all types of people claiming underage girls were up there and drugs and abuse. And I personally have heard things about what went on up there. They've never criminalized Hefner. They treat that man like an idol to this very day. So yeah, I don't do the double standard thing. I don't do the double standard thing. They let all of these other entertainers have groupies and lay up with them, and then it's criminalized. It's coercion when the black person does it. Really? We're talking about grown people now. If we're talking about kids. See, R. Kelly, that was a little different, and even that case was a little janky because his case wasn't about underage chicks. That's another thing. They did a Jedi mind trick. They talked about Aaliyah and all of this, but what he was charged for, it was the RICO thing because he had already been acquitted of the underage thing. So the new trial where they got him, it wasn't about underage girls. They kind of did a Jedi mind trick with that, and the whole thing was he's freaky and abusive, and he was taking women across state lines. So he's a one man racketeering act. And that's another thing. They throw these racketeering, notice these RICO charges, they throw them at black artists left and right. Young Thug, R. Kelly, Puffy. They don't do that to the white supremacists. Now, if they put a RICO charge on the white supremacists, they have to have murders under their belt. They got to have bodies. And they got to have like white supremacist gang tattoos. They have to be card carrying members of white supremacist groups with dead bodies under their belts before they get a RICO charge. You understand? Black artists, black entertainers, they're giving them RICO charges for flying out strippers. And now that's a RICO charge. Literally, that's all that is. You flying out chicks to freak off with, or dudes, or whoever you freaky with. You're flying people around and then you getting a RICO charge? Yeah, I'm not cool with that. They're not doing that to everybody. Yeah, they're not doing that to everybody. So yeah, I'm not co-signing that. We got Professor Allen here. Let me get this brother up here. Brother Professor Allen, what's up, brother? Professor Allen, where you at, brother?
Oh, what's up, brother? I'm right here. What's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
Doing well, brother. Doing well. I was just gonna add that yeah, it is a double standard. It seems like the things we get criminalized for everything, and the dominant society gets away with what it does in the same fact pattern. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. But man, I appreciate your work, bro.
Absolutely, man. And I got to get you in this Dr. Welsing piece, brother. Because
I
yeah,
accept.
yes, indeed. Are you in Birmingham? Where you at?
Oh, I'm in Atlanta now. But I'm from Birmingham, but I just moved from Atlanta to Memphis. I mean, from Memphis to Atlanta.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. So yeah, man, yeah, I've heard your work, man, and everybody needs to listen to your spaces, man. You guys are brilliant. Y'all be dropping real heat, man. Real good intellectual conversations that we need.
Oh
So
man,
yeah. I'm about to put you in the spotlight because we need young brothers like you that's on top of it, that's spitting hot fire. So yeah, brother, we're gonna be doing some good work, man.
man, I appreciate it, Tariq, and I look forward to working with you, bro.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that
Thank you.
brother's brilliant. Brilliant young brother, man. Y'all need to follow his spaces. Him and Wanda, I swear they be in there getting it in, breaking stuff down. Real good knowledge. And I think that brother's a teacher too, by the way. So yeah, we need more. That's what we need. See, when I see young brothers and sisters like that, come on. Come on. We're gonna get you, we're gonna elevate you. That's why y'all see whenever we do events, when I see my brother Afro Elite and Black Alpha, some of those young warriors, man, I'm quick to elevate them and give them a platform. Quick to do that. We need to do more of that. Whenever I see my young folks out here riding, I'm going to make sure you get a platform. Those are the people we need. We need that. We do not need no more mush mouth um, babbling buffoons. We don't need no more of that. We don't need no more sexy reds. We got enough. No disrespect to sexy red. We got enough. All right. We need some thinkers out here, man. We need lawyers. We need teachers. We need scholars. We need activists. So when I see some on the rise, I'm going to make sure you get the proper recognition you're going to get. And that's what we need to do, man. We got to make sure some of our young riders who's on the right path, we got to make sure that we continue them on the right path. You understand? That's very important, family. That's for the older folks because we got old haters. There's one old Negro. Do y'all know who this Negro is? He's a lawyer and he's a Democrat shill, and he's always taking subliminal shots at us. What's this Negro's name? Y'all know who I'm some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. He's one of these old Jim Clyburn looking Negroes who's always taking little shots at us on YouTube, and he's a lawyer. And somebody sent me a video of him. He's always because I guess he gets his little talking points from the DNC and whatever. So he does these videos. Yeah, a lot of these people's out here, they don't want to vote for the Democrat. They say they want tangibles. Now, what kind of tangible is Trump gonna give y'all? Is Trump gonna give y'all some tangibles? Trump is a white supremacist. He ain't gonna give y'all no tangibles. What is it? I can't think of this goofy Negro's name. He's from that old Jim Clyburn ilk, and he's always throwing these little subliminals at me and some of the grassroots media. He's always throwing these little subliminals. Yeah, you got a lot of people out here talking about tethers and tangibles, talking about they is foundation of Black Americans. We is all Black peoples globally. How y'all gonna sit here? Sounds like y'all on the payroll of Trumps and them peoples. Yeah, yeah, God is one of these Negroes talking that Sambo talk. If y'all wants reparations, how you gonna get reparations from the Republicans? They ain't gonna give you nothing. At least Kamala Harris is talking about a study. Now, we talking about a study, it's gonna take time. Is you gonna form a super PAC? Is you gonna form a plebiscite? How is you gonna get some reparations from those Republicans? And they is the racist party. Dude, y'all ain't scared. No, yo, and the Negro, he did his recent video. He was using all of these Sambo scare tactics. Now, listen, they said a great percentage of black men is out here gonna vote for Trump. Now, what y'all gonna vote for? Some stop and frisk? That's what you're gonna get. That's gonna be your tangibles right there. You's gonna get stopped and frisked, and guess what you're gonna do? You's gonna go to jail. That's what's gonna happen. You vote for Trump, y'all's gonna get you's a criminal record now. That's what you want. That's your tangibles right there. A criminal record. That's gonna be your tangibles right there. Oh, it's like super Sambo scare tactic talk. You Negro lawyers can kiss a dick. You guys are the biggest Sam. I don't want to hear nothing from you Democratic shill Negro lawyers. I can't stand these Negro lawyers who are Democratic shills who pop out to try to shame us. Because let me tell you something, y'all Negroes are nowhere to be found when we need black lawyers. When there are protests and uprisings around the country, and there are activists and black people getting hemmed up and jammed up in the legal system, when we are calling on black lawyers to help us, none of you guys are to be found. We can't find y'all no damn where. So we got to go out here and bark on these damn prosecutors. We got to go up to the jail and get people out. We got to go out here and run down on the sheriff and get on their bumper to let people up out of jail. We have to do that. Dude, I done got so many damn people out of jail. I done got people, way more people out of jail than these Negro lawyers. I done got so many people out of jail. I'm just me personally. And their charges dropped. I'm not even a lawyer, and I done more than these Sambos. Y'all are not at liberty to come out to say nothing. Then y'all want to come out and try to shame us about who we need to vote for? Sit your ass down. Man, when we need lawyers, they are nowhere, literally nowhere to be found. We're begging for lawyers and we can't get none. So I'm like, well, shit, I got to go down here and study up on the law and tell them what's going on and why they need to let these cats out. And then when election season come around, hey, now listen up here. Now, I as a lawyer, now and from a legal perspective, now reparations is gonna be hard to do now. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Don't say nothing. Stay over there eating them butter biscuits. But going back to the Diddy thing, going back to the Diddy, again, I ain't feeling that. I'm not feeling that. You're getting jammed up for being freaky. That's what he's being jammed up for. And some of the people like, "Ooh, I'm glad." Is you defending? Is you defending Buffy? Are you defending Diddy? Are you defending him? Don't them shaming tactics don't work. And you notice most of the people who do that are usually tethers. And who is this guy giving me the thumbs down? Who's this scholar? Scholar Hawkins. Hop in. When you giving thumbs down, hold on. Scholar Hawkins, hop in. You're giving a lot of hand gestures because I was about to make a point. Hop in, Scholar. What's on your mind, man?
Well, hey Tariq, I really like your content and everything, but I guess I was really just calling to ask if
Now, why are you trying to sound like a white dude? You're a black dude trying to sound white.
put
What's
a girl on, put 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 a girl,
dude? Do you have moist Tourette's? What's going on with you, brother?
put a girl on, put a girl on, put a girl on,
I think.
put a girl on,
Are you standing in a mirror in a miniskirt and some kitten heels? Yeah, I think you having a little mental
put a
breakdown.
girl on,
Yeah, a girl is already. Are you? Is a girl in the room with you now? I think he has split personalities. Okay, you okay, brother?
put a girl on,
Yeah, he has split personalities. I think this guy's having a mental breakdown. His real name is James, but his split personality is a hood rat named Sharquisha, and this nigga has on a waist trainer and a miniskirt and some Fashion Nova hoe heels, and he's yelling, "Put a girl on." He's talking about himself. Take them Fashion Nova hoe heels off, brother. You okay? Come on, brother. This nigga has a lace front bang.
Put a girl on.
Okay,
Put a girl on.
the girl is there, sir. Now let's take your bayang
Put a
off.
girl on.
Take your bayang off and take that thong off, brother, before you hurt your balls. All right? Take the thong off, sir. And then take your medication. Okay. I don't want this
I
brother
heard you was gonna sell FBA.
I don't want this brother to hurt himself.
I heard you was gonna sell FBA.
I don't want you to hurt yourself, sir. Take that thong off. That thong is way too tight, sir. You're gonna get a print on your gooch. So calm down, brother. We need you to get your medication and chill out, brother, and stop yelling for the girl on. All right.
I'm still waiting for my FBA butt plug.
I know this. I know this, sir. And we don't get down like that over here. We don't. I don't shame anybody for their sexuality. I don't do that. But you're having a little breakdown, sir, and I don't want you to harm yourself because some of that lubricant that was at Diddy's house, I think they're stashing it at your place right now. They 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 said they found 1,000, but there were 1,500 more at your house. So yeah, I think you're gonna get raided too. Okay. So everything okay, brother?
Tariq, they said they.
Oh, I think you dropped some of the lubricant on your phone. I didn't mute you, sir. So you running one of Diddy's stash houses. You were the lubricant man.
Tariq,
So
they said you put your legs in the air when you jack off.
no, sir. That is you. You're sitting over there in a halter top and a romper with a boo-boo stain on it. You understand? So you got some things going on over there, brother, that you need to work out, sir. All right. Hide that baby oil before you get a part of the RICO charge. But I don't think you would mind because you don't mind jail because that's more men for you. All right. All right. He left. Well, all right. Go ahead, brother. Let me get some more people in here. Thank you so much. I mean, you're going to be all right, sir. Um, but like I was saying, a lot of people who try to shame folks for questioning what's going on with this Diddy case are the tethers. The tethers are always rooting for a foundational Black American entertainer to get hemmed up. They're the main ones. That nigga did it. What are you defending him for? Remember, yeah, last night, one of the tethers called up, the South African tether. He's 10,000 miles away. That nigga Diddy is guilty. Don't defend him. Yeah, you know, you sitting in a shipping container in Cape Town. How you know? And why are you worried about that? Yeah, the tether class, they're always rooting for a prominent foundational Black American to get hemmed up. Whereas many of us foundational Black Americans, we will, when we see cases like this, we we don't buy what the authorities are saying as face value. I have questions because we know how corrupt the authorities are when it comes to Black people. We know that they put extras on it. We know that they play the I'm white and I say so game. So many of us over here, foundational Black Americans, we're more prone to ask questions about what the case is about because we want to see fairness, because we understand the precedent that would be set when you have an unfair trial. If it's unfair to him, then that will trickle down, and that same unfairness will trickle down to us. So if they sit up here and say that this man is guilty for being a freak and now having freaky sex with different women can be looked at as a RICO charge. Well, we're looking at it, okay, well, how can that affect us? What if we go get with some chick and later find out she was a stripper and they say, well, then we coerced a chick who was in the sex work industry. Yeah, it can go real tricky. It can go so many different ways when we use this real vague language and get into this I'm white and I say so thing. Because now, what's the difference between getting with a groupie and trafficking? You see, they're using a real broad brush to describe trafficking and coercion. You're talking about adults. So we got questions. What do you mean coercion? So if you meet somebody at a club and say, "Hey, let's go to my crib," and you get down with her, is that coercion? You see, what's coercion? So we're asking for definitions of things. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing can go all types of ways if this type of vague precedent is set. So we rightfully have questions. But the tethers, no, no, the white people are right. That nigga should spend his life in jail. You see. See, the tethers go along with it because, see, number one, the tethers, they have a colonized mindset. So anything white mommy and white daddy says, the tethers will believe. And secondly, the tethers love to see one of our foundational Black American prominent people get taken down because tethers already feel a certain way about being overshadowed culturally by foundational Black Americans. They feel jacked up about that. When you look at Black people globally, Black people here, foundational Black Americans, we're the face of Black people globally. Our achievements and accomplishments, it overshadows everybody else. And the tether class, they feel a certain way about that. So if a prominent Black person can get taken down, they're like, oh, good. Now Burna Boy can get some shine finally. You think that's how they feel. Yes, so now that's one nigga down, one nigga up. You think? So they think that's now an opportunity for one of their people to try to get some shine. When the FBA artists get taken down, so they think Tim's and Tyler, they think that's an opportunity for them to come up. You see, you got to understand the mindset of some of these tethers, man. It's real heavy. It's heavy. Let's get let me see. What's up, Teddy? I ain't seen you. Okay, we got Teddy the Tether. I ain't seen you in a minute, Teddy. What's up? We got Teddy the Tether. Speaking of Tether, he's like I think Teddy, aren't you like a Caribbean Tether or something like that? Italian,
Yeah, I'm a quarter black.
from the Caribbean though, right?
Yeah, my mom is Caribbean
And,
and Native American,
and your dad is Italian, right?
Italian American. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So what's going on with you, Ted?
I just want to know when I'm gonna get my reparations check.
When,
Because I'm a
when,
quarter black.
when you holler at CARICOM, that's where you're gonna get
Huh?
yours. When you go holler at CARICOM.
No, but I just found out that my great grandfather. No, I'm sorry, my great great grandfather was a slave in Florida.
So how is he a slave in Florida, but your mom is from Jamaica?
No, no, no. My mom was from the Cayman Islands.
From the Cayman. Okay. So how does
It's
that work?
not that It's only 90 minutes away from Miami, so
And
that's not impossible that I could be uh I could be you know FBA, but I don't even know it.
no, 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 no. It's some tethering going on. No, your mom is from
No,
the Cayman.
because I just got a DNA test and it says that I'm 1/16th FBA, so I want a 1/16th check.
No, they don't work like that because your mom wouldn't have been in the damn Cayman Islands. You
But
understand?
people travel. Like, there's. I mean, if you do your DNA, you might be
Oh,
three
hold on.
quarters white.
But the
You
thing is,
know
nobody gonna leave here to go to no damn Cayman Islands. All right.
what are you talking about? Americans are fleeing from America every day,
Not
going to the Cayman Islands.
not to no little bitty ass Cayman Islands. Ain't nothing on no Cayman Islands. We ain't
What are you
leaving.
talking about? It's the fifth largest financial center in the world. What are you
You know,
talking about?
people hide money. It's a financial center because people
People
around the
hide money in America too. Biden is hiding money in.
oh now. Yeah, that's a place where people hide and launder money. They're not moving down there. Ain't nobody moving to no damn Cayman Islands. Ain't nothing down there. They got a couple of beaches, resorts, and stuff like that, but ain't nothing really popping over there. So ain't nobody moving to no damn Cayman Islands. So your folks didn't leave here to go to no damn Cayman Islands, sir. That
Listen, I found out with my DNA test I'm 1/16 FBA.
no, you didn't.
So I
No,
want $1,600 a week.
no, you didn't. You're a Caribbean and Italian. So we will send you some cans of ravioli. I'm gonna call.
Listen, I have a Diddy story. I don't know if you have time because I know you like to mute people and hang up and stuff. But I hope that you'll give me a courtesy because I am one of your fans, and I've dated a lot of FBA girls in my past.
No,
Before So I hope you let me tell my Diddy story.
no, I don't, because you already told some lies. So I
No,
don't even.
no, no. Listen, you
I
say that you say that tethers like to drive Uber, and you
don't,
think that I'm a tether, and I actually drove Uber
yes.
back.
Now you're boring. Let me get some more people. I don't want to hear no more tether lies. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Talking about you some FBA women. I don't even believe that either. All right, let's get Maj in here. Maj, what's up, man?
Yeah, you gave me, brother.
I can hear you. What's up, Maj?
Tariq, the first thing I want to say is that someone called in on my account a few days ago and they were trolling and it was in bad faith and it pissed me off. It made my goddamn girl mad because we watch you every day. I've been following you for a long time.
They called
But
on your account?
yes, somebody was trying to it seemed like they was trying to do like a crackhead spill and it failed completely and it
Not
really pissed me off.
your account.
Yes, on my account.
How
And I was
access to it?
that's my issue right now. Like I was in Sir Major space the other day.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me get Moneta in here. Moneta, that sounds weird already.
Yo, Tariq.
What's up, Moneta?
Yeah, what's good, man?
How are you, Moneta?
Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on, yeah. So you say that FBA are the culture in America, right?
We're the culture in the world, dude. Everybody emulates us. We're the world culture. But go ahead.
Yeah, but only kids emulate you, not adults.
Well, y'all emulate us all the time, sir. Even in you got a Nigerian flag,
Yeah,
you guys do music that emulates our stuff. Afro beats come from us, by the way.
mm, that's debatable.
It's not even debatable. No, it's not. That's a fact. Fela Kuti got us. He said it. But go ahead.
But the thing is, the Nigerian tradition has been around way longer before FBA. So how could we have got it from you?
Nigeria hasn't even been around before FBA. Sir, your
No, no,
country.
forget the name Nigeria. I'm talking about our culture, the
Right.
tribes that we had, like Yoruba, Igbo, etc. It's been around way longer than FBA.
But those tribes have been remixed and amalgamated and pushed around and recolonized over and over again. You guys don't know the origins of those tribes, so the cultures shift. You get one person from another group who got pushed and colonized into that tribe, so it's all over the place. You don't have a long, deeply rooted culture, sir. You do not, sir, at all.
Tariq, we do. Like my great grandmother,
Uh-huh.
I speak her native tongue. I'm in my indigenous land. Yes, our name's been remixed by white people,
Yeah,
Nigeria, whatever.
it was a
For
white
the
woman who
world, for
gave
the
you the
world.
area. It was a white woman. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I know where I'm from. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I speak my first ancestors' native tongue. Do you
Well,
understand what I'm trying to say?
oh,
So you speak English.
no, hold
I
on.
speak, I speak
No,
Yoruba.
slow down, because a lot of the languages over there, you got a lot of borrowed words from Arabic and other cultures that were brought over there, sir. So you keep trying to get onto this indigenous thing, but you guys were colonized for a long time, and you got a lot of borrowed words from different cultures, sir.
Yeah,
And even last names, y'all didn't even have last names until the mid 1800s. Y'all didn't even have last names over there, sir, until the white people gave them to you.
no,
So
no, no.
what?
We did.
No, You didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't have last names over there until you got colonized. You did not have last names, sir. But go ahead.
You see, Nigerian culture, yeah.
Culture.
Our names mean something. Do you
Nigerian-
understand what I'm trying to say?
What's Nigerian culture?
Nigerian culture.
What is it?
Have you not heard of the Benin Empire?
Yeah, that's not your
Okay.
because the Benin Empire was phased out centuries ago.
No, but that don't matter. That's still Nigerian culture.
No, that's
That
Benin.
e- that that empire was listed as one of the most
No,
largest
that,
structures than the Great Wall of China.
no, that's when the area was called Laredo. That's not even Nigeria, sir. That was a whole different nation states, not even the same nation state, sir.
Bro,
Even
that's Nigerian culture. What are you talking about?
oh, sir, that's just not. It's a different. It was a different nation state, sir. It was a different nation state.
Okay,
And it
was it not in West Africa?
Yeah, it was in West Africa, but that's just like saying Mexico is FBA culture, because part of the United States was Mexico at one point. No, different culture, not the same thing, sir.
All right, Tariq, how do you feel about Nigerians being the most educated black-skinned people in America? How do you feel about that?
I feel that you need to use that education to build toilets in your homeland. Why are y'all
No,
shitting the streets with all this education?
we are. We are accumulating wealth in the West, and we're
Why
taking it
living in shanty towns with no electricity with all of that damn education? Make it talk to me. Why?
because our you see Nigeria has been failed by corrupt
Oh, it's
politicians and
of
white intervention.
the
Now
government,
this is the redemption arc. This is our redemption arc. The new generation is gonna
the government, the government. Oh, the government. Oh,
the
Lord, today.
government, bro. Yeah.
Lord, I don't. It's the government, Lord. Okay, we have a corrupt government here too. We ain't shitting in the streets, sir. We
Okay,
ain't
yeah,
living.
yeah.
We,
All right,
we
Tariq, let me touch on that.
ain't-
Let me touch on that. You have a corrupt government, but
yes, we do.
the difference between Nigeria and you guys is that's a white country. You feel, man? They're not
Nigeria,
gonna corrupt. They're not going to dry America of its resources and deplete it because that's where they live, right?
dude. They will try to do that if we let them. We just didn't let them.
What do you mean though? That's where they live. They're not gonna do it, bro. They're gonna keep it nice and clean because that's where they
No,
live.
well, no, because the thing is, in South Africa, look at how they're living. They live with the white people. The white people live lovely, but the
Yeah,
black
but
people,
predominantly is black people there, right?
yeah, and they're living in shanty towns out there, and the white people are living in condos and nice homes out there.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. That's true. That's
so
true.
that's and y'all sit up here in these African nations and let these people run roughshod over you, and they're draining your resources, and you blaming the government. You guys can handle that. We didn't let the government do that to us. We stepped up and said, no, we gonna
Stepped up. What do you mean you stepped up? Aren't you guys begging for reparations right now? You stepped up from where? What are you talking about?
we stepped up from not living like you, sir. You're the one who had to flee to Britain. I hear your British accent, by the way. You're in Britain, right?
I didn't flee nowhere, bro.
Yes, you're in Britain. You have a accent, sir. I
Yeah,
hear.
I'm in Britain. I'm in Britain, and
No,
I'm in Britain, and I'm running it up, bro.
you fled. You got the hell up out of there and fled, sir. You fled. You got them little old musty flip flops and got an inner tube and got to piddle paddling across that pond up there to Britain, sir. How's your education working when you fleeing?
No, but I
Huh?
didn't flee. I didn't flee. My
Yeah,
parents
yeah.
came here.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You did.
My
You did.
parents came here, bro.
You did, and that's why y'all got a bug in your ass about us because
No, bro. We
we
don't, bro.
we business and we're demanding reparations. You're talking about we begging for reparations. We're demanding our reparations and we're getting what we're supposed to get. We're not letting these people put us in shanty towns and we're not out here defecating in the damn streets on a regular basis, sir. So that's what got you triggered. And we're 12% of the population here. And we ain't letting these folks run us down into dilapidated shanty towns, sir.
Yeah, but Tariq, you all right? Cool. So you see, the first time you guys requested for reparations, that will be classed as a demand. You see, When they
Matter.
heard, you see, anything after that is classed as begging because they've
No,
heard your request and they've ignored
sir,
it.
projecting. Y'all got to go to the green card office and beg for somebody to let you in their country. That's you projecting. We ain't begging for nothing. We're letting them know you're going to give us reparations or one of these political parties. We're going to let them collapse. And that's what we're doing now. We're using our political power to put everybody on notice. That ain't begging. We're letting people know what the business is. That's why they're so desperate to try to get us to vote. So yeah, we're getting on code. We're not doing that tribalistic stuff that y'all do to the point where you gotta flee because y'all still got those damn tribal nonsense ass beefs going on and y'all can't get them white supremacists and now the Asians off your back over there in your homeland. That's why you done ran your ass up there to Britain.
No, but that's classed as begging, Tariq.
No, begging is what you had to do to get up there to Britain, sir. You're
No,
a,
no,
you're
no
a
one begged. No one begged. No one in my
British anchor baby, sir. That's where the begging is. All right.
no one in my family begged or fled though.
Yes, they do. Yes, you did. Yes, you
No, we
did.
didn't. We
You
didn't.
got a Nigerian flag and you ain't in Nigeria, so you had to beg to go somewhere else, sir.
Bro, but I built a man. My families have so much property in Nigeria. We plan to
Oh,
go back.
oh, the Prince of Zamunda. I know. Oh God, yeah, all of you, Prince of damn Zamunda. Yeah, I know. I don't want to.
Yo, Tariq, quick one.
I
Before,
don't.
let me
I
land.
don't
Let me
hear
land.
about
Yo, Tariq,
your
let
rap.
me quick.
I don't want to hear about all your Rolls Royces. I don't want to hear about your herd of elephants in your backyard. All right, okay, Prince Akeem. I don't want to hear all that. Every one of y'all niggas are the princes of Munda when y'all leave Africa. Every one of you. I don't want to hear it, sir. You got all of this stuff, but you ain't never there in it. You over there in Britain driving an Uber on the left side of the road, eating a damn English muffin. All right.
No, no, no. All right.
Yes.
Yo, Tariq. All right. How do you feel about the only black-skinned U.S. president being an African?
He was a no good tether. We elevated him, and then we let folks know his legacy wasn't worth a damn, and that's why he's persona non grata. All right.
Why can't y'all elevate a black
Uh,
American?
how do you feel about some of the most influential black people or foundational black Americans right
I
now?
respect that. I
Re-
respect that.
Right, and we got to put some respect on our name, sir.
I
Obama,
respect that.
he's not respected. So look, just show respect and learn. Just look and learn. Get some game from us and
But
stop with
y'all
your.
can never be bigger than Africans. Never.
We're bigger than you now.
No, you're not.
Name one bigger than us.
Bro, you're not
Name them.
bigger than
Name them.
Africans.
Name them.
You guys are
Name them.
insignificant. You guys are
Name
insignificant compared to
name
Africans. What are you talking
them.
about, Baba?
Name them. Well, name the significant Africans who are more prominent than us.
Individually, I'm not talking individually. I'm talking as a
Okay,
whole.
somebody. Shit. Name anybody. Name anybody.
Anyone, bro. There's so many, bro. So many.
Who?
All right, the rich. All right,
Name
all right, all right. The
one.
richest black man.
Okay.
All right, the richest black.
You really you stammering. Name one who's more prominent than me. Go ahead.
Okay, Elika Dangote. He's the richest black man
Nigga, please.
on the
Don't
planet.
nobody know who he is global. You just name somebody that don't nobody know. Nobody knows.
He's the richest black man on this planet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, nobody knows him. Okay.
They don't
Nobody
need to know him. They don't need to know him. He's been carved in history, bro. The richest
nobody
black
knows
man in
him.
history, and he's
No
from my country, Nigeria.
nobody knows him. Nobody knows him. He's probably some Negro that got some kind of deal with some white folks or whatever. Nobody knows him. He has no real influence. Nobody knows him.
They don't need to know him,
Yeah,
brother.
he's not really that influential, and nobody knows him. Nobody
He's
knows
the
this.
richest black-skinned man in the on the earth. What are you
Yeah,
talking
no,
about?
but nobody knows him. And his influence. What part of Africa is he from?
Nigeria.
Then why is he not using all of that wealth to help the damn country? Why
He
everybody
is.
up there
He
living
is.
in?
Why are you speculating? He is.
No, no, you don't sit there and talk about you got the richest black man in the world in the poorest damn country, in one of the poorest countries in the world. How does that work? Your country is the face of poverty, and you're
No, it's
talking
not.
about the
No, it's
richest
not.
black.
Nigeria. Hold on. Nigeria is one of
Hold on, dude. Your country is part of the face of poverty. There's a reason why you're fleeing from there. How you gonna brag about the richest black man from your country, and y'all sitting up there in shanty towns and no toilets and no electricity? How does that work, brother?
Oh, that we're overpopulated. I don't even want to make excuses, right? But the
Yeah,
main thing is,
if it's so overpopulated, how come everybody ain't putting in work? If you got all of those people, how come y'all just can't get 10 of them niggas to say, hey, let's build some public toilets so everybody ain't shitting in the streets? That means more people are money. People equals money. That's what money is. Money is people. How come people can't put their tribal differences together and say, hey, all of us millions of people, let's all get together and build something?
it's a work in progress.
Dude, how long is that work in progress going to be going on?
However long it takes, but
All
we'll get
right,
there
then
eventually. We'll get there
y'all
eventually.
a lot of foundational Black American business then. Y'all need to focus on getting that together because y'all stay in our business. When we're demanding our reparations, y'all up there hating on the sidelines. You niggas are begging. Dude, you wipe your ass with a shea butter leaf in your home. What you worrying about us for? We not.
We ain't worried about you niggas.
You are worried.
No, we're
Up
not.
there in Britain, up there musty at the Gucci store in Britain, just musty as hell. Up there at the Gucci store, at the Louis Vuitton store, musting up the store. All right, now get out of here. The hell out of here. I'm talking about the richest man in the country is in abject poverty. I'm not trying to diss y'all, but damn, you got. Oh, let me get my sister Nikki in here. Nikki, the goddess. What's up, Nikki? How are you, beloved? Nikki, dear, how are you? Nikki. Where you at, Nikki?
Oh, my phone is freezing up. I was trying to put something in a jumbotron, but it froze up. Hello, how you doing, Tariq? Um,
Oh,
Thank you for choosing Professor Allen and Nick, and Wani. Wani's my dear friend, and I just
I
love
love
working with them. And I
love one.
love me some Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. But I came up here to talk about the Diddy case.
Yeah,
I'm not up here to defend anybody if somebody committed some type of sexual crime. I'm not defending that, but I do want to say that I remember what happened with Bill Cosby, and I know in my heart that Bill Cosby wasn't guilty of anything. I read everything. I read the case, but I actually wanted to say that the reason that I think that so many non-FBAs are rooting for Diddy to be found guilty for something is because of their culture is filled with so much degeneracy.
mhm,
They have, like they have like a high number of paternity fraud cases. There's like whole campaigns against public defecation. In some areas of the African continent, people are practicing cannibalism, and there's like unending scams. Another thing, there was also a recent video on social media where some people on that continent were interviewed and they were asked if the legal age of consent was changed and how young of a girl would you date, and there were some men who went as far as to suggest 11 and 12-year-olds.
wow,
So I just feel like there's a lot of projecting going on. I'm not saying it's all people of that continent over there or whatever, and I'm not saying that Diddy is or is not guilty. I'm just saying we just need to focus on the facts and keep it at that.
absolutely.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much, dear. All right, let's get African Pride in the building.
What's up, Tariq?
How you doing, brother? How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I was just listening, man. I think, man, y'all be too sensitive sometimes, right? Because you were saying like these tethers are
Uh-huh.
like trying to, wish on Diddy's downfall, this and that. But if you look at the last few years, we, FBAs have killed like 6 tether rappers, and now the tether has got up and like, look at the FBA's killing us.
Who? Okay, who? No, you got to elaborate on that. Who?
Pop Smoke, Excess Temptation,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
P&B Rock,
Hold on.
Nipsey Hussle.
The dude, hold on, slow down, because the dude who got Nipsey, I think that dude was Belizean. That shitty cuz dude, I think he's Belizean. From
Nah, he's FBA. The
no,
a lot of
no,
FBAs
no,
were a
no,
lot of FBAs were throwing that rumor around like to
no.
throw a
How do you
bucket. Like,
gay? Because you're not from LA.
nah, but I talked to people from LA. Everybody know he's FBA
No, they don't, because I heard that the guy was Belizean, and LA is full of Belizean cats.
because you caught the misinformation from your own people.
But you are not proving that he's foundational Black American.
Okay, let's go to the next one then.
Right. You just doing I'm a tether and I say so. Go ahead.
Extra,
Dude, and
extra.
the dudes down in Florida, some people were saying those guys might have been Caribbean. We don't know that. I don't know. Some people are saying those guys who got Extension, whatever his name is, that those might have been some Caribbean cats. But go ahead.
So the kid who killed PNB Rock is Caribbean too.
No, I don't. We don't know. It was that dude and his dad. We don't know.
I think his name was Tremaine. So we know who he is. But what about Pop Smoke? That kid was FBA, right?
I don't know. We don't know.
It was this. All of them were confirmed that they were FBA, Tariq.
No, it
But my
wasn't.
point is,
No, it wasn't. No, you know, you just that's the
my
thing with
point is, right?
that's not
Nah, man, that's all facts, bro. But what I'm saying is, though,
that's
it,
not Tether and I
you got
say
you got a little hypersensitive
I'm
because
a
you didn't see Tether hop up.
I'm, I'm a tether and I say so doesn't work, sir. You're just saying stuff. This is what a lot of tethers do. Y'all just say stuff. But go ahead. All right.
You
Go
just
ahead.
you did that with the last caller when you asked for a prominent African, right?
Right.
And he named the richest black man on earth who has so much power and influence. Maybe you don't know him, but he has a lot of power and influence. And then you just dismissed that like it was nothing. So
No,
that's why I'm FBA, and I say so.
no, because if you say that that's the most powerful, influential black person in the world, he's from your homeland, and your homeland is a big ass shanty town floating cesspool, that means he doesn't have the influence, like I said, right?
I'm pretty sure like all of Nigeria is not a shithole. There's a like that's like saying all FBAs are from the hood. Like, come on, man.
I didn't say it was all a shithole, but it's shitholey enough to the point where people gotta flee. People ain't getting on inner tubes in the middle of the damn Atlantic Ocean for nothing because your shit is fly. You understand that? People are jumping over there in Nigeria, hopping on anything floating to get the hell up out of there, sir. So I don't want to hear about how influential this black dude is and his influence ain't helping the people like that. You
But
understand?
Tariq, they have over 100 million people. I mean, come
Uh-huh.
on, that's ridiculous.
That's
And
not
and
ridiculous.
but the point is, you asked for a prominent African Tether,
I said
and
an
you gave you the best example. All right,
an influential person, and he named somebody that don't nobody know, and somebody who obviously don't have no kind of influence, and not doing anything with the money that he has. That's why nobody knows him. So yeah, he
Tariq,
proved my point. He
Tariq,
proved
Tariq, he is doing something. He just built Nigeria's first oil refinery that they're
uh,
processing their own oil now. He did it
that
with his own bread.
that's some shit he's doing with the white people, sir, because it's not trickling down to the people over there. That's some
No,
deal.
he's not doing it with the white people. He's because all the white people, Shell, Exxon, they just left. He's doing
Right.
it on his own.
Please. That's some kind of deal he got with the whites because it ain't the money ain't trickling down to the people there. It's not trickling down to the society. Their economy is damn near on the fringes of collapse over there. Sir, you can't sit up and act like this guy's doing some major work that nobody knows and you can see the results are not there. We got to look at the results, dude. The results are not there. Don't brag about the richest person doing this and that shit ain't popping. You understand? Like for
Tariq,
example, we talk about prominent people in places like Atlanta. We can see the results of that. We can see other people that they done put on. We can see other people that they've employed, like our good brother Tyler Perry. People can say what they want to say about his films or whatever, but Tyler Perry puts a lot of folks on. He employs a lot of people. He creates a lot of opportunities for people. That's what prominence and influence is. Naming some unknown dude in a country that's third world as hell, that's not a flex, brother. You feel me? And are you from Nigeria, sir?
nah, I think you're being ridiculous, Tariq.
No, no, no. You
You-
just
You're
tech.
saying that because Nigeria
What?
is in the condition it's in,
Oh,
that one billionaire, I mean, he's responsible for the 100+ million Nigerians to get them out of their own condition. You
dude,
only asked for a prominent black African.
I
He,
said
he gave you the answer.
I said an influential one, and he didn't name anybody who was too influential. He
I,
just
I,
named.
it's not even debatable. He's probably the most influential globally right now.
How come
He
nobody knows?
changes oil prices. Like
Then,
what FBA does that?
well, damn it, his homeland wouldn't be so damn janky then. All right, his influence is reflective of how his homeland looks, sir. If your homeland looks that damn raggedy, you don't have the influence that they're saying you have.
So FBA billionaires are responsible for some poor person on O Block.
No, we ain't talking about a poor person on O Block. And O Block don't look like what's going on over there. Hell, the drug dealers will make sure the neighborhood ain't that fucked up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Skid Row. Skid Row. How about that?
Let's keep it a buck. No, let's keep it a buck. Even the street dudes will make sure the neighborhood ain't that toe up. Hell, Freeway Rick, my homeboy, when he was out here trapping, he had the hood set up where, hell, at least folks had jobs and he had legitimate businesses going on and everybody wasn't damn down bad. Hell, our drug dealers do better than that nigga over there in Nigeria. You understand? So yeah, we got more influence with the money that we use over here, sir. I don't want to hear about your guy has all this influence and all of this money and people are living in shanty towns and drinking out of sewers. No. And we ain't talking about just one or two blocks. Whole sectors of your country over there is down bad. That's why people are fleeing, sir. People
Now,
ain't nothing.
you guys do definitely have the potential because
We
you
ain't put what?
you definitely drive social media, but you don't own it. But if you did own it, you guys would definitely be the most influential group ever. But
Influential. We are. We're already influential. We influence the world.
you
I'm one.
don't own social
I,
media, is what I'm saying.
no matter who we own the social media, we own other things. But yeah, we are influential. We drive the global culture. Personally, I'm one of the most influential black people in the country right now. No other black person is really that more influential than me. So I'm telling you from experience, sir. Black foundational black Americans, we influence culture globally. You understand? And we're not saying that to diss or denigrate anybody, but your guy was talking about, hey, y'all ain't bigger than us. And then when I say, okay, who? Who's influential over there? And he named some body that don't nobody know.
But when you don't own it, it's a symbolic nothing burger.
But the thing is, if you have somebody who's supposed to be the richest person in the world or the richest black person in the continent, and your country barely has electricity, then that's an irrelevant point. That's a distinction that means absolutely nothing. Your country should not be that down bad, and then you bragging about the richest man. That don't mean anything. That says a lot about the nation, and that says a lot about how this dude feels about his country. You understand?
I could say that you guys should own hip hop, social media, and NBA and NFL, but you guys drive that and don't own it.
But
So
we but we capitalize off of it and we get the bag off of it. We make sure we get what we're supposed to get. We get some of the highest paid players. They're living good off their talent. We live good off our rap talent, our musical talent. Um, Cats can go out here and do shows and make hundreds of thousands of dollars a weekend. So yeah, they do control a lot of that stuff. They control that. We're gonna get a bag now. We know how to get a bag. And that's based on our influence. We know how to leverage our influence, sir. Even a lot of the YouTubers, you talk about people on social media, many of the YouTubers, we don't own YouTube, but you got YouTubers who know how to go out here and get a bag. We know how people use their YouTube notoriety to go out here and do live shows. So we know how to get a bag, sir. We're going to leverage our thing. We're not going to be sitting up here living in shanty towns and wiping our ass with meerkat fur. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be down bad like that.
all right, Tariq, man. It was good talking to you, bro.
Absolutely. You be good, brother. All
All right.
right. Sometimes you just gotta make it simple and plain for people, man. Sometimes you gotta make it simple and plain. Let me get my good brother Mikal in here. Let me get Mikal in here. Brother Mikal. And we're in here heavy. We got 1,200 people in the middle of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you guys. Brother Mikal, where you at, brother? How you doing, sir?
Just living the dream and winning, listening to this hunter gatherism foolishness.
Now he
Bro,
said the richest man in Africa is his guy over there in Nigeria. Now, have you heard of that guy, Mikhail?
Yeah, according to their accounting, and you know how their accounting works,
Yeah.
period. It's not proven. It's
Yeah.
based on their accounting, similar to them saying they're doing better than foundationals in the US. How is that possible?
Yeah.
2 million foundationals are millionaires. 1 in every 100 foundational homes earn over $1 million a year. Our spending power annually is $1 trillion plus. We have industries that generate billions of dollars a year for the US economy. How's that even possible? What
Mm.
have they invented in the 20th, well, let's say 19th, 20th century or 21st century? What have they invented? We have 50,000 patents. How do they, we are a global superpower culturally. Who do they influence? They're just talking with their mouth open and their mind closed.
Hmm.
Serious.
Yes, sir.
I'll land with that, dear brother. How's the family? Everybody good?
Oh, yeah, everybody's good, brother. Thank you so much, Brother McCall.
We don't know the beginnings of rap because as long as our music has been recording, people have been rapping.
The disco DJs separated themselves from us. We were the next generation coming up with this thing, and they was like, what's this little hippity hop thing?
The first time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
I was doing this same form of entertainment long before it had a name.
A lot of the gangs were fading out by the time hip hop came in. A lot of those gangs turned into crews.
As far as influencing hip hop, I saw no Puerto Rican or Jamaican influences whatsoever.
I started breakdancing in the 70s.
When rap and hip hop was all black, it was negative. Now that it became a big phenomenon and corporately acceptable, now there's this need to take foundational black Americans out of the creation of it and give it away to other people. And it's important for us to set the record straight.